to ask you whether you think this is true of the Congress party first and the opposition. What have they done? They've decided to hold the House to ransom, saying institute a JPC. Do you think that demand is valid, given their own reluctance to set up one, because they've always thought it would be a political body in the past? Do you think there is a double speaker, hypocrisy here? And secondly, the Congress says, well, democracy is dying in this country and so on and so forth. How would you analyze that statement of Rahul Gandhi and the fact that he doesn't need to apologize for it?
Look, I think I'm more concerned about this democracy at peril rather than the JPC. If the JPC happens, it doesn't happen, that's procedure. As far as this democracy at peril is concerned, that is what really worries me, because, and I think the BJP is justified in picking up this attack, because I'm seeing a number of people saying that, Rahul Gandhi hardly matters, it's a small party in parliament, and it was just a few functions, it was just few events, so what if he says it, it's his personal opinion. But see, the point is that Rahul Gandhi tried to ramp up this narrative that democracy is in peril on an international stage. And this is no small thing, because more the narrative gets wind under its sails, the more it becomes an uphill task for the party and even for the government to retell this India story. Remember, the perception battle is important, as you would have noticed what happened during the UPA regime. So this democracy under peril, if this narrative is peddled around the world continuously, then various international bodies, including rating agencies, international bodies, they kind of then lean towards the leftist narrative that starts becoming, which is anyway, you see, that leftist narrative is anyway suspicious of India under a conservative government. It doesn't want this Indian government or India under a conservative government to succeed, because it destabilizes their narrative. So when something like this happens, then the lobbies in Europe and America, they are uncomfortable, not to speak about China. They don't want India under a conservative government to be at the high table. So you'll see, for example, Rahul, that when Eric Garcetti, he's to be picked as ambassador to India, and Garcetti at his confirmation hearing said that human rights would be the core piece of his engagement with his counterparts in India. Really? I mean, he doesn't talk about human rights of China, as you pointed out in your intro, about Afghanistan and China. None of these people talk about human rights there. But in India, human rights, freedoms, those come under peril. So this clash of narratives will get wind under its sail the more people like Rahul Gandhi give credence to it when they go abroad. That worries me.
Okay. Kapil Komire